Hello and welcome to Last Week in AWS. I'm Corey Quinn. I spent the week in San Diego at FinOps X, so now I get to figure out what AWS got up to while I was gone. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Amazon EC2 now enables you to delete underlying EBS snapshots when deregistering AMIs. Freaking finally! And yes, AMI has 3 syllables. This episode is sponsored in part by my day job, the Duckbill Group. Do you have a horrifying AWS bill? That can mean a lot of things. Predicting what it's going to be, determining what it should be, negotiating your next long-term contract with AWS, or just figuring out why it increasingly resembles a phone number, but nobody seems to quite know why that is. To learn more, visit duckbillgroup.com. Remember, you can't duck the duckbill bill. And my CEO informs me that is absolutely not our slogan. AWS Compute Optimizer now supports Aurora I/O optimized recommendations, and I resent that this decision is even necessary for customers to make. Think about it. Your workload suddenly sees a different access pattern, and your only choice is to be reactive about it. Zero shade to Compute Optimizer. They're doing what they can with what the customer ambivalent RDS team gives them. AWS Invoice Summary API is now generally available. Anytime AWS makes it easier to programmatically access billing information, it strikes a blow against its biggest competitor, Microsoft Excel. Optimize your AWS spend with new cost savings features in AWS Trusted Advisor. Let me rewrite this for you. Trusted Advisor now uses the excellent Compute Optimizer for its recommendations instead of spouting advice that's objectively bat nuts. I don't trust or recommend Trusted Advisor, largely because of how craptastic their recommendations have been. It's time to revisit that guidance with this release. This episode is sponsored by my own company, the Duckbill Group. Having trouble with your AWS bill? Perhaps it's time to renegotiate a contract with them. Maybe you're just wondering how to predict what's going on in the wide world of AWS. Well, that's where the Duckbill Group comes in to help. Remember, you can't duck the Duckbill bill, which I am reliably informed by my business partner is absolutely not our motto. Announcing up to 45% price reduction for Amazon EC2 NVIDIA GPU accelerated instances. This is interesting when compared to the customer perception at FinOps X last week that these instances are incredibly hard to come by. When you get one, keep it and dole it out internally is the guidance one company cited, so now they're cheaper? Now open. AWS Asia Pacific Taipei region, not to be confused with the Taipan region, which is full of deadly snakes. And finally, upgrade your Amazon DynamoDB global tables to the current version. You've had 6 years to do this, folks. It's time. And that's what happened last week in AWS. Stick around.